Welcome to Phill's Home Construction. Another day, another dollar. Looking forward to give you guys great updates in the future. Today I'm here with Andy. He's our loan officer, and Andy is a pro at this. So I'll introduce Andy to you. Andy, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much for letting me come in today. We've been working together for a couple of years now.
Yep.
And we've had multiple clients together. I want to thank you for letting me come in today. One of the things that I get to do on our side, it's really important that we use a contractor that's very detailed, as you know. It was one of the things I was the most excited when we first met, because as a lending side, we're getting an estimate put together. Most of what we do is renovation loans, and we're getting estimates put together, and it requires a contractor to be detailed. They get us a copy of their license. They get us a copy of your insurance.
Yep.
All your bids are all detailed out, so they're organized. You tell us exactly what you're going to do. You break out labor and materials for us. I love how you give everybody allowances, which makes everything really easy. On the lending side, usually what we're doing is a purchase where we're getting a customer a purchase loan, so they're buying a house, and they've got a pretty small window to get closed, as you guys would know as well. So when they go under contract, they've got 45 days. Our first 15 days, we get inspections. You visit the property, come up with a detailed bid for us. So it's really important that we give allowances for everybody. I'm sure that they don't know what kitchen sink they're going to get. They don't know what bathroom flooring they're looking for. So what Phil's always done for us is just give us allowances on those items. What's the tile allowance going to be? What's the countertop allowance? And then coming into the selection area that I saw today is awesome, because it really saves a lot of time, I'm guessing, later on. Once you get to closing, what's your process like? When do they start making all their selections?
So once the closing is complete, the selection pretty much starts right away, because we have a lot of materials and products that we have to order. So we'll get right into that. And then once we get the permit, then we start ordering materials. After materials been ordered, we start working on the project. Normally, if you're looking at the construction timeline, right? So with the construction timeline, there's a couple things that has to happen.
Right.
You got to start with the foundation, your framing, your trades.
Right.
You know, once all those things happen and you start closing the walls up, then you start getting into your selection items. A lot of time, because we're so busy, you'll come in the office ahead of time and you'll pick those selections. That way we can have them ready to go. So that's the process of kind of getting to that point where they pre-select everything, make life easier for you. Whenever it's time for a draw, Andy's ready to go. So we don't have to sit around and wait. That's the great thing about having a lender that we can trust, that we can depend on. Your project don't get delayed, and Andy is ready to go as soon as you're ready.
So one of the ways that we help at Titan Home Lending, been doing renovation loans for 32 years. One of the reasons why we had met is most of our programs, we actually give a materials draw at closing, which really helps get the project started. So on Fannie Mae, we will do a 50% materials draw at closing. So we give a check, a joint check for both you, the homeowner, and for you. And what that allows, it seems like you're telling me, that allows you to go out and buy the materials today, so we're not going to get price increases later.
Correct.
So the key with any construction project that I've learned over time, just like with you, is the quicker we get it moving, the more likely you are to hit your budget, okay? If we have 4 months and 5 months delays while we're waiting for checks and getting paid, it's harder to buy materials, harder to get the roof on. So you're gonna save money by working with us and us together, because we're gonna get those funds moving very quickly. It's super important to make that happen. Well, I wanna thank you for letting me come in and talk to you today. It's a pleasure to work together.
Appreciate everything.
Thank you.
Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. You can always get great updates on our Instagram, Facebook, and don't forget, building with the Phillips.